Join with computer audio. Okay. I don't want to do that. Stop video. Oh no. It's all yours, George.
Hello, everybody. I'm George, your North Carolina Regional Vice President, and this is part 2 of the 5-Star Competitive Edge webinars. In parts 2, we will talk about levels 1 and 2 of the 5-Star Competitive Edge, and we'll get you that much closer to achieving 5-star status. So I'm excited. I hope you are. And so let's talk about level 1. So for level 1, it assesses your soft skill abilities. So mainly like communication skills and interpersonal skills, things that you'll always need for your career, for business, and for life and academics. Soft skills will always have to be developed. And also you'll create a personal reflection journal. And the benefit of creating a reflection journal is to kind of keep you on track with your goals and your dreams, to kind of look at where you came from compared to where you are now, and to keep you on track, So, and you also listen to some videos about mindset, growth versus fixed mindset. People that have a growth mindset are see the world as they evolve as the world changes, and they keep up with current events and really look around and assess the world and grow as society grows. With people that have fixed mindsets tend to see things through structured constructs and kind of are more stagnant in life. So this is kind of why it's kind of important to listen to these videos and the quizzes. It's just to develop yourself more with a growth mindset, and also you can begin starting a career development plan, which is it's practical steps to transform your career into a reality. So that kind of all keeps you on track with your academic and your career goals. So each level builds upon the other level. So each with each of the 3 quizzes, I think it's 3 quizzes that you take, you have to have at least 100 on it to move to the next one. And once you're done with level 1, and watching the videos and the little quizzes, they're not real long, really short and simple. And then you're on to level 2. So level 2, it's really like the most important level, really, because level two you take with you on throughout until you finish competitive edge, even to level 5. And so level 2 is where you'll really begin to develop your critical thinking skills and your reading skills, and also your focus on grammar but the main thing about level 2 is that you get to craft a honors case study. So you'll get to read the guide that Phi Theta Kappa has provided for us, and examples of honors case study. And you can kind of go use the guideline there to create your own, which is what you'll have to submit in level 5. So in level 2 is the place where you should begin reading, searching for news articles around different topics. And these topics, they have to be international and global. So meaning these issues have to go beyond just your state or your local. It has to incorporate a global perspective, and it also has to be a current event. So it has to be in the news, like immigration. We hear a lot about that now in the news with the borders and with a lot of people are talking about children being kept in cages now. So it has to be something that is broad, that's current, but yeah, that is global. Also needs to be um, intellectual, so something that you can find scholarly articles about. So I mean, we are PTK, so we're all brilliant, and we're attracted to um, things that are intellectually stimulating. So I think level 2 really causes you to become aware of other cultures in the world, and it calls you uh, to to look around you and to examine issues that are around you, issues that affect other people, instead of just being selfish and thinking about the things that affect you and our nation or our country. And it allows you to look at other people's way of life and to see how we can, assess the different situations and achieve change globally. And so that's what Phi Theta Kappa really does for us, is to give us that opportunity to become servant leaders, and that's a big part of being a leader, is being aware of what is around you, being aware of the world, and really being concerned about influencing other people. But the topic has to be action oriented, meaning that it has to be something that you can come up with examples of ways that you can change the situation or rectify the issue. So you'll be given one or two examples about what can be done about the issue that you choose, and how that issue can be rectified or changed to the best action plan. So I would say definitely begin looking for articles now, and begin brainstorming, about any controversial issues and how they can be, how change can be achieved in that area. So it really develops your critical thinking skills and your leadership skills. And I think even creates empathy, really helps develop empathy and being aware of other cultures and other people. And so wherever you go in any leadership capacities in life and careers and academics, to be successful, you really have to be aware of the other person. So that's why this level is really important. And that's really what all of five-star competitive edge is about. It's, setting you up to be successful in life, not only just in academics, but in life. So that's level 2. Um, you'll also listen to some videos about emotional intelligence, some readings about emotional intelligence. Just preparing you to deal with the stresses of life. And everybody always talks about intellectual, uh, about being, smart with book smarts, but it's also important to be emotionally intelligent as well. Being able to control your emotions and to channel stress, to channel that into being effective, instead of letting it get you down and really hinder you from being successful in life. Emotional intelligence, that's a big thing that this course talks about. So critical thinking, critical reading, and also focus on grammar. And a lot of people, especially um, really in academic settings, is what professors and even employers are looking for, is strong grammar and writing skills. So those things kind of stand out, so it really help prepare you for careers and such. So that's very necessary. So at the end of level 2, there's really, like I said, you take level 2 on with you.
Excuse me.
Yes.
We just have a couple of minutes left. If you can move to the next slide, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
So there's like I said, there's a quiz that you have to make 100 on to move on to the next. But there's 3 short videos and 3 quizzes, and an activity that assesses your leadership style. So for the honors case study, you'll want to write down kind of the guidelines about what I just talked about, kind of the guidelines of what you want your case study to look like for the future when you're researching, so to know how it needs to be written. And so at the end of level 2, and of course it's level 3 and 4, and then the last level 5. But so congratulations, you're almost done. You get through level 2 and can build on that on throughout level 5. You'll be prepared to submit your case study at the end of level 5, and it doesn't have to take that long once you've already got most of it done, or at least begin it in level 2. So congratulations to each of you. If you have any questions or concerns, all of our regional officer email addresses are here. Please reach out to us and let us be able to answer any questions or concerns that you have, not only just about competitive edge, but about anything PTK. We are there for you and we're willing to help. So thank you very much. Congratulations again.
Thank you, George. If anyone has questions, you can type them into the chat box. Stephanie is on as well, so either George or Stephanie could answer questions for you.
I would like to add something. Don't forget about our challenge. We went over this Monday with the other one, but our challenge is if you can complete your 5-star competitive edge and send Haley Murray the confirmation email by July 18th, you will be entered in a drawing for a chance to win your 5-star competitive edge pin. So you'll be entered in there to get that pin for free instead of having to pay for it. And we will draw those names and announce them at the Regional Honors Institute. That's all I had to say.
Thank you, Stephanie. I don't see any other notes, so I think we will end this on time, and thank you all for your participation.